Yeah. Name's David Cornwell. Official title, I think, is Director of R&D, and been here since May 1st of 2001, so about 24 years. Yeah. My stepmom at the time worked at Fort Wayne Cardiology, and she mentioned knowing about MIE and said, you know some computer programming. Doug called me, I was at Office Depot. Talked to him on my lunch, and he goes, you're right down the street, Office Depot. You know, stop in on your way home. I said, it'll be like 10 o'clock at night. And he's like, I'll be here. I interviewed at 10 o'clock at night in my Office Depot uniform. First impression, well, you know, I probably should have read more into the fact that they were still there at 10 o'clock at night. Work hard, play hard, that's what it seemed like. Really, I mean, it's just the amount of stuff that we do, really. It's more people and more things, more work. Thinking back, it was pretty limited, the capabilities, but we do a lot of stuff now. So getting the job done without trying to overburden things like that, I feel like that's always stayed the same. You know, the creativity, trying to enjoy the job. The people have always been great to work with. That's stayed pretty consistent the whole time. So when we built the phone system, we had some fun with that. There were some sounds that it came with, some sayings that like the lady recorded officially that came with the package. But then we added a few. One of the things we added was called chicken charge. So I took my kids to the office a few times and they loved that thing. But they would start button smashing. And so they would dial 8995 and they would bop, 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 and they thought that was hilarious. And then they'd hang up and they'd play it again. And they did this on not just my phone, they did it on Doug's phone. And so then we get a call to help desk. Hey, when I call Doug, chicken bucks at me. His phone was forwarded to the chicken charge. We tried to eat lunch. They teased us, right? They didn't tease, but they'd say union lunch, right, for the developers, because we would go to lunch at noon. We'd go and eat and we'd play video games or go and eat and watch television, watch Daily Show. Doing that all the time, getting to hang out with each other. So that was always a fun one. Probably the scheduler. That one's still around. They gave it a facelift, but a lot of the functionality that we did, I think I was very proud of that one. That was very early. It was 2001-ish, I think, when I worked on that. Doug said, we need to add an appointment. Like, we don't do that right now. And I'm pitching it to Fort Wayne Radiology. So we're gonna go make that happen. How to, I guess, picture all the appointments in memory and then display them on the screen and search for free time. And a lot of really cool features that came out of that one. So yeah, I think I'd pick that one. I hope to keep working on cool projects like I have. I'm looking forward to teaching other people. I mean, I do some of it now. Showing them how the things work and still learning. I still want to learn the new things. There's always new things to learn. We come up with more and more. The people, all the people, you know, they're great to work with. They're fun to work with, easy to get along with. I enjoy just hanging out with them at the office. So yeah, definitely the people.